Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel, all series videos. If it's the first time, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Help this channel grow by subscribing. Click on the like button, give it a thumbs up, and drop a comment. On this update, I will be showing you Can You See Me full story. It is a new series that is on Z World right now. Please don't go anywhere. Let's start. Bhutu is a 5-year-old friendly ghost. She loves playing with friends and she's very close to her mother. But she is very sad and disheartened that no one can see her. She relates to every tenant as her own family members and solve the problem with her magic, and finally gets reunited with her family before redemption of her soul. The first tenant arrives, where the senior members of the family, Anup and Asit, as per mother's instruction, want their sister, Rumi, to marry someone wealthy, forgetting her love, Bikram. The younger member of the family, Logence, being a child, is finally able to see her and both develop a friendly relation. Gradually, Bhutu helps Rumi to marry Bikram in a series of funny and emotional events through her magic. But then the family leaves the house because they thought the house was possessed by a ghost. The next family was a joint family involved in kitchen politics and conspiracy. Here also, Bhutu finds her mother, brother, sister among the strangers and helps them by exposing the villain and making them realize their mistakes. Among these events, she realizes that she's a ghost. Then finally, her family comes back to their home, and Bhutu becomes visible to her mother and prevents the marriage of her original aunt, Mr. PC, to an impostor in a series of events. After this, the family moves to a new house where Bhutu also helps the family members but get victimized for a wicked occultist. Bhutu waking up to an empty house. Throughout the day, she keeps trying to talk with her friends but fails. She waits for her mother Anandita's return but becomes horrified when she hears some neighbors talking about a ghost residing in her house. When neighbors try to purify the house by performing Havan, she faints and Balkobal, Lord Krishna, appears. Gopal reveals to Bhutu that she had died in a fire accident 6 months ago and now she has become a soul. He assures her that she will have one friend who will be able to listen to her with passing time. If she and her new friend come closer, eventually her friend will be able to touch her and see her. This new friend will lead her to her mother. Suchi is introduced as Bhutu's new friend. She is friendly, responsible, but hates kids. A few days before her wedding, when they have to vacate their house suddenly, Suchi comes across Bhutu's house and rents it. When Suchi starts hearing Bhutu's voice, everyone assumes her to be suffering from some sort of mental disorder. After meeting Subor, Bhutu's father, Suchi realizes that she wasn't imagining and Bhutu's ghost is still in her house. In haste to get rid of her, Suchi delivers a parcel to Singapore, where Subor and Anandita are supposed to shift within a few days and instructs Bhutu to stay with the parcel. However, she starts developing a soft corner for the little girl. Later, when Suchi finds out that Anandita has not left the city, she frantically searches for Bhutu and the two reunite. This incident leads to Suchi being able to touch Bhutu, showing the relationship has evolved. When Bhutu asked Suchi if she would hate her like the rest of the kids, Suchi replies that she isn't any normal kid but a ghost. Realizing Bhutu feels hurt by the term ghost, she starts calling her Bhutu to lighten up her mood and promises that she would find out about her mother and help her reunite with her. A series of events follow where it is revealed that Suchi's fiancé Rishabh is actually marrying her for dowry. After Suchi meets with a fatal accident, her uterus is removed to save her life. Seeing Suchi battling for life, Bhutu pleads in front of Gopal to save her life. Suchi revives and finally is able to see Bhutu. Suchi's mother calls off her engagement with Rishabh. Later, Suchi gets to know about Rishabh's cheap tactics to defame her and hands him over to the police. Since Rishabh got her license cancelled, Suchi applies for a new job. Her boss, Arav, strongly dislikes her. Anandita also joins the office as Suchi's immediate boss, and both became friends. Anandita is attacked multiple times by an unknown enemy. When Subur learns about Arav being Anandita's boss, he instructs her to move out of her house immediately and go somewhere else. In the meantime, Suchi continues her search for Bhutu's mother. Arav comes across Suchi's profile in a matrimonial site and becomes enraged, thinking Suchi is flaunting her identity as a single mother to gain sympathy. When he confronts her, Suchi clears his doubts and tells him that she is responsible for a little girl who has no one in the world. Arav realizes his mistake and slowly starts falling for Suchi. When Suchi finally discovers Anandita's identity, she rushes to meet her with Bhutu, but before she could reach, Anandita had already left. After relocating, Anandita discovers Bhutu's death wasn't an accident, but a murder. Suchi also gets to know about it from a different source and vows to punish the culprits. She starts taking Arav help for the same. Bhutu starts feeling left out as Suchi continues to spend more time with Arav. In her anger, she asks Gopal to strip Suchi of her ability to sense her, but soon she starts missing Suchi. Suchi, on the other hand, becomes restless as she can't find Bhutu anywhere. Bhutu confessed to Gopal that she had asked him to punish Suchi because she was angry with her, but didn't really mean it. She acknowledges that, apart from Anandita, only Suchi loves her dearly, and she wouldn't be able to stay without her. Gopal reverses his spell, and Suchi reunites with Bhutu. Arav confesses his love to Suchi, to which she reciprocates. Soon, she discovers the hidden file of Bhutu's murder case, where Arav was the prime suspect, and misunderstandings start growing between the two. Suchi alleges Arav of the murder and collapses in front of him. To protect her, Arav surrenders to the police. It is later revealed that Arav was innocent and his sister Mansi was the real culprit. Subur got into an extramarital affair but later refused to accept her. To win him back, Mansi planned an attack on Anandita, but unfortunately, Bhutu died in the accident. After that incident, Mansi lost her mental balance, realizing her fault. Suchi apologizes to Arav and proves him innocent. She gets Mansi arrested, and this makes Arav furious. You know, Mansi is the sister. He vows to exact revenge from Suchi, and in a bid to torture her, buys her house. Suchi decides to leave the house with Bhutu, but Bhutu fails to cross the house border as she had died in there. Suchi returns home for Bhutu's sake and endures Arab taunts. Unable to tolerate Suchi's insults, Bhutu starts playing pranks on Arab and went overboard this time, which made Suchi furious. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to this channel.